Okay, mate, we're back again. Back first one since Christmas last year.
Yeah.
This first one, new year, must be. So we'll go through.
So this we've got this little studio.
Yeah.
So this is Dave's garage, and it's a little box room, but we're going to turn it into a little studio. So hopefully we can get some maybe trophies or
Manager of the Year awards up there. I don't know.
social media winners.
Oh yeah, we've won that twice, haven't we?
That twice. Or just some photos or something. Or shit.
Yeah. So we just need. If anyone's got anything they want in the background here, Chris Orton maybe, or anything like that, we can have anything we want.
Any gifts? Yeah. I did remember that Wilson ball we got.
Oh yeah.
I use that now for the sports club.
Oh.
I think it's actually a volleyball.
I think it's a volleyball.
Volleyball. So I use it for volleyball, just for the match. So we do loads of training. That comes out for the match. So thank you. You know who you are. Who sent me that?
It's pretty good.
But yeah, hopefully we could got a little studio. We've got a little home again, rather than just your kitchen.
Yeah. The dog will be happy and now we can walk around again. So we've got this now. So yeah, a bit of decoration should be good to go, but it's a bit. We've got black and yellow chairs there. If you hadn't noticed, we've
Tried. It looks a bit green on that video, but it is yellow.
It is quite a bright yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so we've tried to keep the theme. So we've played 2 games this year. We'll get the games out of the way. That's the boring bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And talk crap on everyone else. So we played Bolton last weekend.
Who did we play?
Bolton second team.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So I say second
You
team.
can't say Bolton to Manchester.
Sorry. Bolton second team. We played them. Not a bad game, was it? It was all right.
It's all right.
It was all right. Just brushed the cobwebs off. I think it was 3-0 at half-time to us. And then I think it ended up 11-1, didn't it, in the end? We soon realised that we concede so many goals and we concede crap.
We still concede crap.
We did concede a lot of crap yesterday, actually. But we concede so many goals. So we set the lads a challenge to try and knock this goal tally down a little bit, which they did in the Bolton game. Did all right. We kept it down. But then it went wrong yesterday.
Yeah.
But performance-wise, I thought it was all right. Steady away, won't it, that one? Not much to mourn about or groan about. Refs was decent.
Well, the first thing I noticed was, I think that's the first time we played any Bolton team, and there hadn't been any sort of atmosphere around the game. Some things changed. I'm guessing it's just the players have moved up. The ones, I don't think it was necessarily the players before, but there was a bit of beef before. I don't know. Some of the dad, like their players were all coming over, shaking hands with us before the game, talking before the game. Headley seems a real nice kid. I think he's one of the younger ones. He was coming over talking about stuff. I don't know. That relationship seems to be better. There was a bit of aggro, which I think started when we first started this. But I think that kid. I don't think I mentioned this to you, but there was a bit of a do in the last game with one of the young lads called Theo. He's not a young lad now, so I'll talk. But we had a bit of aggro before, and he was giving it some and stuff like that. But he come over at the end of the game. I completely forgot he was playing in terms of giving one in the game before for chirping up a little bit, just to show him sort of don't mess with all that. But he come over to me, he shook my hand, and there was he didn't like sulk or he didn't hate me. And I just went, fair play, mate. Like, so I don't know if they're growing up or some, but some things, I don't know, it might just be a change of play, but it was the first game where after it I felt, you know what, it didn't kick off. Even that friendly we played pre-season, Joe, when Connor's taking all the players off. Just like, what's going on? There always seems to be some kind of drama. But it was just like, it was just a game, wasn't it? It was just a game. So, but yeah, fair play.
But that was good. I'll tell you what was good. Cookie put on food afterwards as well.
He did.
Touch of class. I did message him about it afterwards. First time we've ever had it. No, second time. I think Wessex did it. Wessex got us some stuff. So I think it's really good. He just putting an effort in. I noticed he did it for Maidenhead as well after the game afterwards.
It's not even about it doesn't matter what it is. It's
just a gesture, and it's just nice when you come all that way and we're just looking after each other. I just think it makes it a little bit more professional. I know it's not professional, but just gives it that little bit of extra edge, and it's nice, and it's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
So well done, Cookie. I hope you carry that on, mate. It's great. So that was pretty much the Bolton game. There wasn't a lot really to say. Coddy was good lad, wasn't he? He was all right.
I think Coddy at half-time realised he was best off sitting on the bench and letting...
Yeah, he did.
can't think what the other name was.
He did real well, the keeper, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was having a stormer.
I want to call him Reese, but I don't think he is. I think he's another one. But yeah, he did.
Then he let 2 or 3 in, and then Coddy come on, didn't he? A couple of camera saves near the end for him. Sure, I'll have that on his wall.
You see the one where Skelly takes a penalty, it hits the bar and goes in. Coddy thinks it's in the bar and gone somewhere. He's looking around all over like, yeah, mate, it was in your net. Everyone, he's looking around for it. So, but yeah, I was shouting, Skelly, yeah, just hit it high, can't touch the crossbar.
Bless him. Poor old Coddy. But I like him. He's a good guy. I often text him. He's a good kid. I like him.
He's a good lad, Coddy. Yeah.
So that was pretty much the Bolton game, wasn't it? So after that, we went to watch. Well, no, we stayed and watched Bolton versus Maidenhead. Coddy. I'm calling him Buddy Cookie Coddy now. Cookie actually brought a tear to my eye in the second half, mate.
All right.
When he called that time out and he absolutely hammered his team. I was almost crying. I was like, oh, good lad. Just drop the C-bomb on him now and I'd be gone. But it wasn't a bad game, that was it. It was all right, quite competitive. I don't think Bolton was quite at it, but got the win.
Again, I don't know. I know people hate odds and stuff like that, but I don't think you can, unless the team still sits it on there, I don't think you can really. There's always something happening. There's no really dead time. Do you know what I mean? Even like our game yesterday, people think our court's small. And it's like, still, when they sit on the halfway line, there's a lot of dead time where you're waiting for something. Yeah. Whereas at odds, it's a bit more, well, no, there's constantly something. I don't know. Again, it's preference. But
I like the game. I thought it was good. Thought Maidenhead had a bit of a go. Started to.
Although the Bolton game yesterday, was it 3-1 against Liverpool?
Well, I've just text Cookie now just to said what happened, so I don't know on that one.
But I'm going to guess with that scoreline, Liverpool are defending for the Lions within 15 metres of the goal.
I hope not, but I've texted him, so I'm not sure. I didn't want to but we'll go with that anyway. So,
but yeah, the Maidenhead one was a good game. That's again, I don't know. It looks like the dynamic of Maidenhead changed slightly. It looked like they went from a bit. Would you agree?
Second half,
I don't know.
I just wish they'd gone from the off.
I don't know. Yeah,
believed in themselves and gone for him instead of just sat off and waiting to. And towards the end, it was like, oh, she's end to end. It's decent. Just wish that they'd just gone for it from minute one and gone. Do you know what? You're never going to win the Champions League, Maidenhead. You're not getting relegated. Have a go instead of just But whatever, they don't. But yeah, he looks like he's got him playing a bit better than Rich Oxley did.
Rich wasn't the coach, was it?
Oh, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What was he?
I don't know.
Well, whoever was doing it before, this guy looks like he's doing a
pizza delivery man. Hey, Rich, he won't be watching Rich now.
He will, mate. So whoever was doing it before, I don't know, but this guy, he seems like he's doing it.
Josh? Is it kid who's just gone to Bloomsbury? That Josh Gillespie, was it him?
Yeah, right. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
The only disappointing thing, Reynolds had a big following, didn't he, for the game?
Yeah. Well, we had Reece versus Reynolds, didn't we?
Yeah, and he played Reynolds a bit first half, but then, I don't know if Reynolds got injured second half, he didn't come back on, did he? So who knows? Reynolds. So that was that, and then we had the bright idea to go watch Liverpool versus Hartpury after that.
Well, I said we could either go watch West Yorkshire and Sunderland, which is halfway home at Huddersfield.
Should have done.
Or Hartpury versus Liverpool.
What a stinker. So we went there. A couple of refs come and watched as well. Yeah. We won't mention who the refs was because they had a few comments, didn't they? But if you're watching, Johnny, how are you doing? But yeah, it was.
He just spat his tea out. He watches this in the morning with his riding handbook.
Again, it was a stinker on it.
It was bad.
It was just sitting, and if you can't sit in, go fly.
But if you can't go fly,
just get beat. And it was just Hartpury did. I thought Hartpury was all right. They've got a couple of class acts in that team. I still like them. They was all right. Didn't go fly as much. I will give Hartpury some credit.
You said, didn't you? I think. Well, I said I know we're slightly different on fly, but the way Hartpury do it in terms of Malpas just coming out with energy, playing the ball, and then fucking up back to his goal.
I thought it was good.
You know what I mean? It's just like he does it at the right time.
I don't mind that. There's a purpose behind it. But when Liverpool did it, it was, oh dear God, it was. And they put that keeper up front, dear me. I don't know what, obviously, it wasn't probably wasn't the best move they've ever done, but I think they got trashed in the end, didn't they?
I don't know.
Whatever it was, 9-10. But we cleared off before the end. I think the two refs cleared off at half time. Comments of the pitch was too big, but I don't know about that. But it did look like they couldn't get around the court. It's just not fit enough. It might as well, probably better on Hodsall, I'd say. But saying that, they played there yesterday and probably sat in.
Yeah, but the score was a lot less at Hodsall. So
it was.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
So they can, I don't know. Whatever.
East to the road.
But they're doing all right. I'll give Liverpool some credit because I trashed them at the beginning of the season. I'm still trashing you now, but they actually won 3 and drawn 1.
Which is fair.
Probably keep them up because Wessex is struggling. They've only got 5 points. Kent lost that player, haven't they? I think they're Hector Dupree, yeah. So I think they're doomed. Can't see them winning 3 or 4 games. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do an East Riding, are they?
Unfortunately,
I think they're done. I like Wessex. I'm hoping Wessex get out, but only if Wessex change the camera. Joking. We like it. Mate. We like it. So that was that. So that was the Sunday, wasn't it? That was the Sunday. And then this Sunday was the Hull Classico again. So a bit quick, wasn't it? Turnaround. I think it's only 3 weeks since the last one. Or 3 games, should I say.
Yeah, I actually said to Chris, how come the fixtures are like this? He went, no, it should just be the same, where you play each other through and then it starts again. But for some reasons, we're playing it. And some other teams have as well. We haven't gone back to the start.
No, we're just
playing the same team.
I don't know what's happened.
I don't know, but whatever.
So yeah, the old Classico come round. There was a bit of, we was trying to wind them up, weren't we, in the week? A couple of posts gets put up there about, because if people don't know, the old Classico, it's us versus Eagles, Hull Eagles, and Eagles team is pretty much made up of our ex-players.
Yeah.
So they've probably got them in it 6, 7, 8, maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
So we put up, I didn't, I can't do social media, but somebody put a post up, put a post up of people kissing the badge. There was loads of them. We found these photos of everyone.
It was weird, actually. So I'll tell you what happened. So I've been messing around with this camera, actually. So I know it's a decent camera. I spent quite a lot of money on it, but I don't know how to use it. So of the past year, I've been using ChatGPT for stuff. Chris Horton might like this. Okay, it's not just for asking it questions when no one else answers anything, mate. It's not when you're talking to yourself. You start talking to AI. Okay, it's actually useful for other things. So I was asking, like, what settings need to use in these settings, and it says, upload me a photo from what you've took, and I'll tell you the settings. So I took a photo at uni, put it in, blah, 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 and it comes, you need to change these settings for this lighting. But it's really clever about what you can use it for. So I took some photos, uploaded them onto my computer, and as I uploaded them, all these photos come up from the first ever final we played. So we played Kent, and our second team played Bloomsbury C. And all these photos came up, and it was all these players, Gary, Artie, Mitchu, Jack, and obviously others. We had like Adam, Jolly's. It's just like, so all these pictures come up, and obviously it was the traitors as well, and it just clicked. So it just clicked, and I was just like, I could do this. So again, I used ChatGPT, Chris, to put these up and said, can you make it look like these are the traitors from BBC? You know what I mean? All this lot. And it generated a photo, and it looked quite good. So we got, but yeah, Eagles were a bit upset by all that. But I think over the week, we did quite a lot of posts. I think we generated around 50,000 different views on platforms. Again, everyone knew it was this game. Well, 50,000 people, or do you know what I mean? A lot of people have been reminded of this game's happening on Sunday. It was just around building the game up a bit and trying to get people there. But Eagles didn't. Well, maybe one. I don't know who it was, but maybe it was just one of them. I don't know. It might have been more, but got a bit upset by it. And then I think Artie put some on, didn't he? Responding with, I look better in green. So the post come up, and I just responded. I thought it was just a post. I just responded, put in, I don't see him kissing the badge, ha, 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 just a joke. It was just a small joke. Oh, my God, the text. Shall I read it out?
No, we've got enough time.
Well, it was just the longest text ever, saying, thank you so much for watching our social media, and we won't be getting involved in all this drama. It's like, I'm just trying to build a game up there. Just chill out, like. So yeah, but anyways, that was that. But some people obviously don't want to. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason they want people to come. I don't know.
Well, looking at it, was my prediction right before the game yesterday? So I made a prediction. If everyone's watched it, they'll probably all just think what a dick I am because we do these stupid videos. So you've obviously seen me.
Tilly's idea.
You've seen me dancing and all that crap. I get people saying, yeah, you're supposed to be serious. I think Neil, do you know your mate Neil? Yeah. He said something to my daughter about it, saying, "You just looked a dick. What are you doing it for? It should be real. He's the manager. It should be serious." But it's just a laugh. If people think we're not serious, it's just a bit of fun. And
well, that is weird because I got one today. I can't get a signality of it. Let's see if I can find it.
It's not great in here. That's what I need, some sort of internet.
It said something like, Dave is I can't think what it was. I can't think what it was. I read it out to you, didn't I? So Dave's I can't see it.
Is it the next internet sensation?
Yeah, Dave's the next internet sensation waiting to happen or something like
but,
that.
Like I say,
That's not what we're trying to do.
It's not. We're just having a laugh around it. But some people bite to it and other people will think, what's he doing? Yeah. Just to get people talking about the game and stuff. So it's a bit of fun, as you've seen yesterday with our Dirty Dancing one. Again, it's just it's quite funny, but again, when you see us doing this stuff, we're like children, aren't we?
Massively.
We sat there giggling as we're doing it.
Simon was the commentary. His missus was walking past. She's one of our biggest fans. She was walking past and she just saw you lifting me up in the air, and I saw her backpedal, like looking as if to say, "What are you two doing?"
It was ridiculous trying to get someone on your shirt. I can't lift you up and getting you on your shirt. So it was a lot. But like I said, if anyone takes offence or thinks,
just ignore it.
We're just having a laugh. That's all. So, but it'd be nice to see the other managers do a dance. We could have a dance off maybe in the grand final. I don't know if anyone's got any moves.
I think what happened. I think when we got in Tier 1 last season, I think we took it a little bit too seriously.
Yeah,
we took it a little bit to heart.
Yeah,
we got worried and upset by probably the wrong things. And I think we've just sort of mellowed a bit, haven't we? It's a bit like, what will be, will be. But let's have a bit of fun on the way.
And what I'm waiting for is when we lose, the avalanche, and then you can all hammer me.
Well, just so you know, so this will probably come out on Friday, but just so you know, all this week, it's going to get bombarded with stuff about us winning against Eagles.
Yeah.
And the reason being is, could you imagine if we actually lost yesterday?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, just so you know, the biggest thing that's going to come out this week is me getting nutmegged on the halfway line, humiliated, and then the kids smashed it in the fan corner. I'll hold my hand up.
Just after we scored.
What a goal.
It was a good strike.
I am 40 years old. I cannot move. I'm stiff. And I'm one goal away from retirement. I'm on 99 goals.
I'll tell you what, though. You think it was the World Cup final winning goal, wouldn't you? Because I think at that point it was 10-3. So they scored to make it 10-4. Jesus. You think they won the game. You're 10-4 down, boys. And there was getting... But I've got to say, yesterday, the game was... I'll just talk quickly about the game, because the game was crap. I think there was a few players down that come with the attitude, look to me, sit in, let's not get trashed.
Well, I thought they sat deep, and then I've watched some of it back this morning, and the deeper the deep, they're on the netball fed. Like the big lad, it's like really deep.
There was no room. We still, if anyone doesn't know, we won 12-5. I think the 5 we did then was, again, gifts. We do like to give a few gifts away every now and again, just keep it interesting. But we did all right. We kept the ball. But it's tough. When the other team don't really want to do much or just keep the score down, it's hard to motivate your players to keep going to score. It's just hard work. So it was an all right game. We played all right. But the crowd was actually... I don't think it picked it up off the camera, does it?
No.
Because later on in the second half, there's a bit of an incident. One of their players goes down, one of our ex-players. But as he goes down, he screams. And he goes down.
So just before you said... I thought he was badly injured. The reason being is it's called Felipe. He got a serious injury last season. He's been out since. And even my heart was in my mouth going, oh no, what's he done?
I thought, because it's only his second game back.
Yeah. So, but we was worried about him actually playing, weren't we? We thought, please don't play him in this game. He's just come back from injury.
If someone gives a big hit.
This could be really physical. If someone gives a big hit, it could be a bit of a problem. It doesn't even have to be, but he's played, fair play to him. But I thought he'd done. I thought he'd got.
But one of our players comes in for a challenge, don't touch him, but he goes down and, unbeknownst to everyone else, he's cockled on his ankle. He does tell us all.
He did say he's cockled.
He's just cockled on his ankle. Well, and I don't agree with this because I don't like players doing it. But our player went over to him, thought he'd daft, and then tried to pick him up. And
he's basically said, "Get." But this is the problem, right? So it's kid called Grayson. He's new to futsal. He's played 4 games of futsal.
Yeah.
He's just been released from a pro club in Grimsby. Like, in that environment, you don't try and cheat your fellow teammates out, especially in them lower leagues and non-league. You don't go down screaming. I don't think Felipe did that. I think he generally just cockled his ankle because you can see we've got video. They're nowhere near each other.
Nowhere, I will say, not one point did Felipe say had been done.
No.
I think as soon as he'd got fouled,
I think Grayson thought he was trying to get him done.
Yeah.
And Grayson's good, don't you dare do that to me. And he basically grabbed him and as if to say, get up.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I don't.
Because I think they should be like rugby, and if you try to pick someone up off the floor, whether you think they're injured or not, I just think he might be or he might not be, and you doing that could have made it 10 times worse. So
we have to talk about the refs here as well.
Do it.
Yeah, well, we will do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's good, don't worry, Soph.
Just give out marks, but...
yeah, we had it.
Go on.
But I think it should be, if you go to lift someone up off the floor, I think it should be same as rugby, red card.
Yeah.
And I hope they bring that in soon.
Yeah.
But anyhow...
It wasn't a good look, and we don't condone that. But I understand why Grayson did it, because I've been at them... In grassroots Sunday football or the lower leagues and non-league, I get it. And the top flair players in the Premier League also do it. But I think there's a bit of a different respect in them lower levels of football league professional. You don't do that because it's all your jobs. Do you know what I mean? You are earning £100,000 a week.
Yeah.
I mean, one red card might change your full career, and do you know what I mean? So it's things like that. You just don't do it. So,
but then their physio come assistant
/ cheerleader
/ ex-player of ours who kisses the badge. Yeah, we know. You can see that photo online. So he just come running on the pitch.
Yeah.
What he should have done is gone straight to Felipe because he's the physio, but he didn't, and he runs straight to our player. I don't know why he's trying to be He-Man and get involved. I didn't get it.
Well, the last player in our team we want to mess with is Grayson.
I know, he's only young.
He's an absolute ox, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a beast kid. So he comes running
again. He's only what, 18?
18, 19.
18, 19.
But he's looked after him. So we
need to talk about Grayson actually, because that fucking goal is...
Oh, it was that.
Yeah.
But he comes running off and then goes head to head with him and then leans it. What are you doing?
Yeah. You're the physio.
I kind of get you, but mate, I'm more concerned about him than Gray. You can go fill him in after the game if you want. Yeah. But I was more concerned with him. Anyhow, so the ref split it up. Then he suddenly remembers that he's got to deal with him. He goes off. He gets him off. Bit of magic spray.
Yeah.
And he come back on, didn't he? 2 minutes later. So it was all washed over. But then it was funny because he'd come off, didn't he? He was walking off the pitch, and all the kids was hammering him. Just absolutely hammering him. And then I said something to him, and that sparked him off. And he's like, "Oh, you're talking to me? Come in here, mate. Come in here. Come and have a go."
You were trying to get him to come into your
because I know if he come into my technical area, he'll get, because you can't come into someone else's technical area all aggressive.
Yeah,
so if he'd have walked in, I was just going to move backwards, bring him in, see you, boss, off your top. Red, but he didn't. But with that, I think it must have been Max must have just said to him, "Sit down." And he just went 10 back
I'll tell you what, I know there's been a bit of figure with Eagles and someone sent me that long message. I don't know who sent me it. I've got a feeling I know what it is. But I think the way Max presented himself yesterday and Mantis throughout the week trying to sort stuff, I think they were different class this week. They could have been, especially after the courtside episode thing we put out.
Yeah, Max was bob on, didn't say out, didn't get on the refs. Didn't hear him moaning and groaning, effing and jeffing her out. Didn't hear anything. And Mantis is again great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we just upset Artie a little bit with the...
I think the kissing the badge
stuff
upsets him a bit more when we win rather than...
I know. It's just a bit of fun. If he's watching, it's just I'm sure it'll all be forgotten when we... Because obviously we train next to each other as well, don't we, on a Wednesday?
Yeah.
We both train on the same
People
court.
have started looking the other way now, aren't they? And don't want to look at us now and stuff like that.
But this is the reason we wanted to come... one of the big reasons we wanted to come down to play in these sort of games. And I don't know what was there, about 200-300 yesterday watching. Yeah. But at one point... Because I think when it was 10-4, I think Artie went across to his fans and said to them, whether we win or lose, we're losing this game, but you need to be louder than their fans.
That's when you see it, didn't you? Because the minute he started walking back, there was all started. It's like, see, I spoke about before, the manufacturing atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you trying to prove here? So then they started, and then our fans just went louder than them, didn't they? I don't turn around and go, make sure you're louder than them. They just do it.
But the kids were brilliant. All the kids were there.
Class.
But I'll tell you what, they brought a drum yesterday, and one of them had some sort of megaphone. Didn't he? Like he was an ultra off the stands.
I know,
it was that ex-goalkeeper. He had the megaphone. I'm thinking, but it was quite, because you couldn't hear, could you?
No.
Because they was all behind us, and I'm like, Jesus, I can't hear. But it was me even shouting at the place because they can't hear me. So it was probably the best atmosphere I've been around.
That's the best game we've had where we've had the stands out, and there's been a proper atmosphere. We haven't forced people to come. All them just come. Normally when we come back into half-time after the second half, everyone's scattered and disappeared.
Yeah.
They've seen enough. But everyone stayed. It was a real good event, to be fair.
But it sparked, after that little incident, I think it sparked everyone off, didn't it? And it got them, it got people up again and everything.
I think what will happen after this is there's a rivalry up there. I think it'll start filtering down into the kids now after yesterday. I think the kids' teams, but although they'll never play each other because we're not allowed to play in their league. Or whatever.
They used to play in ours, but they don't now.
Yeah,
but we can't play.
We let them in ours, but apparently we're not allowed in there, so whatever. But I think there'll be a proper rivalry soon. But it's just a shame if we go up, we're going to have to create, if they want to, create a fixture to make it a regular thing, because otherwise we might not get to play each other.
I want them to be there.
I do. They don't.
I know they probably don't believe that. They probably won't believe it. I'm happy with one, but I want that fixture to look forward to, because all the others are just meaningless nothingness. Where that one actually means something.
Yeah.
And at the minute we're on top. Who knows? In 2 or 3 years they might be on top. Some change round, don't they? If we lose a few players, but we need them in tier 1. Probably tier 1 need them in tier 1 as well, to get little rivalries. So you've got Manchester, Bolton, us, them.
Yeah. Like in rugby where you have the Magic Weekend and they pair them up, don't they? And that's who you play.
It could be good. It could be really good. But I say the game was a bit of a turkey, I've got to say. I think we've played them, we have played them twice now. We've scored 27 against them. And I think, would you say we've played good?
No.
I'd say average.
I'd say we've played average. But I think they've upped to the game a bit, and Meadows probably look a bit more average than we probably are. I think, especially the first game. I think yesterday was just a bit.
It's weird because it means more to me and you than the players at the minute, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and maybe a bit to scale. The other ones will just come in.
They don't quite
get it.
They don't know what he is, or
we've all been there from the beginning, haven't we? When they started, we started. And
someone said to me, "Who's the guy who keeps jumping up and turning around and trying to motivate the fans?" All right, it's just out of the cheerleader, don't worry.
We have got videos of him jumping up. Remember when we played, where was it at, when we had that basketball hoop incident?
I've already put that on.
We've got some good videos of him jumping up and celebrating for us as well. But we won't put them on there. Not until next. We'll save that for next time we play it. So that was the futsal really, bit of a non-event. But what come out of it?
You turn that heat?
It's warm, isn't it? We've got a heater in here as well. I'm just going to turn that down. We're going a bit of a dab on.
It's real life, this, mate. It's not a series head. That's staying in the edit, you know.
I'll just turn it off. Actually, I'll turn it off. It's a bit roasting now. Do you want Dora?
Is that with the Eagles? The only other thing with the Eagles game is, that's fine. There was an incident after the game. So, yeah, I need to find out. But I had a couple, when I got home last night, a couple of parents. I saw something that happened after the game. I wasn't quite sure. I turned around and looked. One of our parents was massively upset with one of their players. Didn't quite understand what had happened, but I got bombarded with messages last night. I think one of their players that was suspended was saying stuff to our kids after the game because they were celebrating the win. And bite to us, whatever, don't talk to us, don't like us, but don't say stuff to our kids, especially when there's bad language involved.
Yeah, that's...
But I'll find out more and I'll deal with... I'll speak to Manchester. I'll speak to the county
FA job here again.
I'll just let them deal with it. But yeah, like I said, Manchester and Max's. Yeah, it is a shame because, like I said, as much as there's beef between us, I'd never turn around and say something to their kids like, and if they want to laugh when they're shouting, miss your penalty, and I miss, whatever. Do you know what I mean? The kids, they're 8 years old.
We did that for the crowd, actually. Danny'd seen him, Luca running in, so. But whatever.
Tyrant goal, mate. That's my tyrant goal.
I know, one more. That was it, wasn't it? He's retiring, so he says, "Oh, are you retiring? Are you going to drop? Are you going to go down the level?"
So, retirement for me is stop playing at the highest level I think I possibly could play at. So I might play for the second team, but so the young lads.
Maybe we might draft him in when we need him.
Yeah, but I want to. Yeah, I think what I see is I'm looking at our bench now, and we've got loads of players who are desperate for game time, and we need them ready. Every time I'm on that pitch, I'm nicking their game time. That's how I'm seeing it at the minute, because I can't quite do what I want to do. I'm desperate to get to 100 so I can leave it there. So I'm like, Dave, just please leave me on. Let me get this goal, then I can finish. But I know what I'm doing.
Skelly was devastated, wasn't he? Because I dragged him off the penalty. He's like,
yeah, but
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, but I know Skelly wanted. Mate, if you want to get top goal scorer by taking penalties, then more for you. Like, get him in the normal play. Shouldn't rely on 10-metre penalties and 6-metre penalties. Like, do it in normal play, mate, like I've had to.
Yeah, get them done. But so hopefully next time West Yorkshire, if you're watching, just do
it in the first minute, and I can carry on.
Then will go off. I
think that's the other thing. Like, it was quite a lot went into the game, didn't there? Set up. I was there 3 hours before the game.
You didn't get warm up again, did you?
I didn't get warmed up because Mrs. is asking me for chairs for the kids, even though there's 800 seats out there. She wanted to stand on the balcony, but the kids can't see over it, so I had to get chairs. You wanted tie wraps. Steve wanted a bag for a weight. It's like, I am playing, so I just need to finish for the benefit of everyone, I think. I think I'd actually enjoy it more.
Probably.
And the more I see Grayson, let's talk about Grayson for a minute. The more I see Grayson, the more we can work with him.
So he's another one. We have to keep going on the football route, though, because as we've said, there's no futsal players and all. So we've gone down the football route again, and he played for us, 4 years ago? 14s, 15s?
Brad, didn't he? Brad, who else played? Connor. I can't think who else there was.
It was Bobby, but he didn't play for us, was he? Fletch was around that era.
Skelly won, but yeah, it's that.
So he'd come in for that. He's a year below Brad, isn't he? But very good player. So he was at Grimsby.
Yeah.
So he got released from Grimsby and he's gone back into football. And we just had a word with him.
Well, we said that we need a finisher. And we spoke to Brad. I was like, who can we get? Who can finish? He just went, Grayson. He's your goal scorer. And he'd come in, train, and he was like, oh, yeah, okay. Played a couple of games. Let's give him a few weeks, and then bang, yesterday, 2 of his finishes. Wow.
Very good. That last one, very good. Brings the keeper in, just dinks him into the top corner. He's going to be I think he's
effortless. The second goal as well, it just comes across and it's just back. I don't know if he flicks it behind him or if he just nicks in front and gets it, but it's so sharp, so quick, and the ball's in the net before anyone can react to it.
I think he's going to be a player again. Just need to give him a little bit of time. He's only played 4 or 5 games. Got another lad, Max Hudson, as well, in that sort of...
Yeah, I feel for Max. I know Max probably won't watch this, but I feel for Max because he needs more game time and we need to help him a bit more. But there's just players in front of him at the minute who... I think I said it to you earlier, didn't I? We need these players to be ready and then we can leave them and trust them. But what we can't do is probably try and get 6 players ready at the same time. It needs to be, let's get Mo ready. And then we know we can leave him alone. Let's get Grayson ready, leave him alone. Probably Max, probably the last one in line, isn't he?
But Mo's another one. He's coming.
Mo's coming up.
He was, where did he play? He was in London last.
He was at Boreham Wood under 19s last season.
So he was looking for a football club. You was helping him with a football club. He's got settled now, hasn't he?
Yeah,
probably not at a level he wants, but
he's playing.
But he's dominating at that level. Yeah. So hopefully he'll move up the ranks soon. But again, good lad. Come in, scoring now, isn't he? Not getting as many minutes as I want him to get, but it's tough, isn't it? Because every time I bring someone on, I've got Skelly or Brad or Luca. Come on, Dave.
Well, this is it. You've got Luca and Brad, who could play. Luca, yes, he obviously played a lot of football on the Saturday, but they could probably play for the full 40 minutes, without coming off if you asked them to, at high energy, high pace.
Yeah.
So every time they come off, they're like, no, well, I want to come back on. And it's like, it's tough, isn't it?
It is hard, because you've got to balance it, because I know that if I just played the steady 5 or 6, what we did last year was 7.
Yeah.
If I played 7, we'd probably get 15, 20 every game.
Yeah.
But you can't rely on that, can you? We have to... We've got to have a squad. I know next year we've got to have a squad of 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later we're going to pick an injury up.
Yeah.
And then we're done. So, but it's coming together, the squad now. It's coming together, but we are going down the football route. We have to. But they're turning into some players these. 2 or 3 years' time.
I think that's it. When we watch the Maidenhead Bolton game, I look at the players and I go, yeah, they're good. But I'd like to think when our lads all 10, 25, 26, because there was all blokes, weren't they?
Yeah.
Bolton had, they had a couple of younger ones, but Maidenhead, there was all blokes. And it was just like, I'd like to think when our kids are all blokes, they surpass them with ease. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. I might be wrong there because players.
I think they will. I can't see him not.
No,
I can't see him not. Something would have to go wrong or to just fall out of love for the game. But yeah, you're right. I think all these top tier 1 futsal players, I look at them all and go, yeah, you mostly are all right. You're good. But can you go up a level? No. You just flatlined at that level of good.
Yeah.
Which that's. I think we'll surpass most of these next year. I'm hoping. Might be wrong.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure next year, but I always say, don't I, 24, 25, sort of when you find your level. That's when you realise that then that period afterwards is sort of your peak up until 30 now. I think they used to say 28. So then it's that sort of 6 years after that. So that when they're 24, and like I said, most of ours are 9.
I think looking at
I think it's going to take 3 or 4 years.
The good thing about our lot is they're all blokey now, aren't they? They can all handle.
No, they're all strong. Yeah,
they can all handle men's football at a good level. So these futsal players, with ease, they're not.
Yeah,
they're handling it. It just needs to learn the game a little bit more. So we still make some stupid errors, and but barring that, I think we'll be good next year. If we go, we might fall apart this year. I think we've won 10 out of 10 now. Scored 110. So. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. 8 games left. Out could happen.
Yeah.
Out could happen. So,
what else you want to touch on?
We're going for social media.
Shall we?
Or should we leave that to the end? Go England.
Yeah, let's talk about Luca and...
Yeah, so Luca and Brad got invited down to one of the camps before Christmas just to have a look at them. I think they did all right. I think Luca did very well. Come out MVP for the weekend. Brad, I think, suffered with an injury on the Sunday. But you've spoke to him since. You want to tell us what?
Yeah, I spoke to Juan, and he basically said neither of them minutes, probably. A bit too late. I think both. I think Brad was the easy one. The players he's up against some experienced players in turn. I think because obviously Brad's sort of like a right-footed winger, and I think we've got loads of them. Whether it's Tyler Cook or
I think everyone's a winger.
Halfreman, Adul before Barnes. Like he's got some big players in front of him who were producing at a high level. So I think Luca was I don't know how to. It was tough for the Luca one. Tough to hear because he basically said he's probably one of the biggest talents we've got in this country. And then I go, well, he's a pivot. We don't have many pivots. If rumours are true, Calvin Dixon can't do it due to family reasons or whatever. Might be totally wrong there. I don't know. If the rumours are true, there's only probably Borges who was a winger, a pivot. Luca's, one of the big things I heard is we don't have many left footers. Luca's left footed. He scores goals. I think he's one of the highest scorers in the country at the minute. I know he's at Lola, but he proved he could do it in Tier 1 last season. Luca's only played, I think his biggest problem is he's played 22 games of futsal in his career.
Is that all he's played?
Yeah, that's what he's doing the stats this morning. He's played 22 games. I'll do everyone's stats. I'm just doing Luca. 22. So he's going to be off it.
But he's already describing him as one of the best talents.
One of the biggest talents we've got. It's tough because I think my argument was, well, yeah, I know he's probably lacking defensively, but that's where I need you to help him. This is what I said to Juan. I need you to help him because if you want him to be better defensively, how you defend, you need to keep him involved and you need to help him because offensively he can do it. You can see he can do it. He's apparently pissed at this training camp and, do you know what I mean, just gone for it. And I think I got loads of messages, whether it's from Palfreman, a few others, I won't mention everyone, but saying how well they're both done, but Luca in particular, what a talent. So I think my argument to Juan was, well, what Juan basically said, it'd be fine against Northern Ireland. He might struggle against the other two teams. It's a bit like, it was a bit like, I felt like it was playing it safe a bit in terms of, I think what my words to him were, I hope they don't mind me saying this, but I don't think I'm saying anything out of hand, but it was like, if you tend to look at your bench, I've had it in football where if I've been on the bench or whatever and a centre forward, you just need someone to come and change something. And whether it might not necessarily be the most, I can't think of a player, but in football, how I can relate to it, but you just turn around and you just go, he gives you something different to anyone in here. He'll put the effort in, he's a grafter, and no one will be able to handle him. So if you're, 4-3 down and there's 2 minutes to go, get him on, don't worry about the defence. And then he's there for you, just use a weapon. But I get it, he probably wants more all-round players who can do a bit of defence, a bit of attack. But I don't think anyone can attack like Luca.
No, I don't.
So what is lacking in defence is giving you so much more in attack. A lot of these players can't. Do you know what I mean? They can't attack like Luca, so you're taking a bit off.
But he's having them in because they can defend, sit in and defend.
But then they can't attack.
They can't attack.
So it sounds
Luca
like
can attack, but his defensive work ain't great.
But it's not that he can't defend. He just doesn't know how.
He don't know their system.
No, exactly.
He knows
our system, and he grabs it and he works out.
And we man mark and get tight, stop them playing. His system will be sit in, cover, all that crap.
Which he needs to learn. It's not crap.
It needs to.
Yeah.
But each to their own on the defensive side.
Yeah.
I think we're the only team who'll go from man to man. Everyone else does that system. Everyone does it, don't they? Football, if it's football.
But yeah, I don't know. If I just thought if it was the England football team, and you've got someone like, I don't know, say Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's like Wayne Rooney, but what I mean is there's a player there who's being described as one of the biggest talents but he lacks in this, whether it is discipline, whether it is defensive. You find a way to fit him in, and you find a way to, because you don't get many gems like that. And I don't know. The other thing was, he said he's got a very young squad. He had the youngest squad in the last, and this is even younger. And Luca is only young. He's 19, 20. But again, I'm sure there's players in the same age and younger.
My argument, again, we're trying to pick him. It's not, again, pick who you want. It's your squad. You can pick who you want.
Yeah.
But I'd say, all them, a lot of we've heard the rumours of what he's picked and what I don't think he's announced it yet, I see.
No.
But I'm hearing rumours of what the squad is. And when I look at the squad, probably 9, 10 out of 14 are the ones that failed last time. So to me, I go, well, I know you failed because you've already failed. And against Switzerland, you failed. So how am I going to change it?
Yeah.
But again, you've got 14. He's taking 2 keepers, whatever, so you can have 12 outfield. So to me, who would you rather have? That guy on the end who never plays, like they had last year, or the couple of them in from Fraser Card never hardly got any minutes. Jamie Brooker. So do you have them sat on the end being the 14th man who gets 10 seconds? Or do you have someone on the end who could actually do something?
Just light something up, yeah.
Oh, God, do you know what, mate? I'm not going to use you unless I need you.
Yeah.
So if we need you, we'll use you. If we don't, you're not playing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the other 11 could.
I think the good thing that come out of it is, we've been banging about Luca for about a year. And in fact, I think one of the problems was he came in too late, and it's like, so that's twice now. So Skelly, I think they got it wrong. It took us to do all this and bang about him for actually get looked at, and then suddenly he's starting in the first game against Spain. It's like, we don't just make this stuff to get our players in. We'll only bang on about people, and then the fan looked at Luca and go, oh wow, he's special. It's like, we're not.
But they're playing a friendly, right, against Germany. A friendly. It's not qualified. So what would have been the harm in going, let's try it?
Yeah.
And if you crap, mate, you're not. Yeah. I'm not going to play in the qualifiers. But that's what a friendly's for.
The worst thing, I don't disagree with anything you're saying. I get it. But there's players there which are not going to give you anything.
But no, I'm going to start mentioning names or compare because it's not right.
That's not fair.
But see other kids in the squad who ain't going to get no minutes.
Or if they do,
it'll be minimal because just go on and do 30 seconds of a job for us. But they're playing Northern Ireland ranked 130, 140th in the world. If you can sort out Conor Miller, you might do all right. Big if for me. because he might destroy us.
Yeah.
Then we're playing Switzerland ranked, 120th?
Did we play them in the last one?
Yeah, I think we beat them 5-2. Palfreman did real well.
And then
that big kid went off. As soon as he went off, we got back in the game. And then I think we won 5-2. Away, we drove 4-all. They're ranked 120th. Again, not amazing.
Yeah.
And then we're playing Sweden, who are ranked 10 places above us.
Oh, right, okay.
So when he's saying he won't be able to cope with them, we watched the Switzerland game. Did you see out there where you're thinking, Luca can't defend against this?
I'm
just like, play him in these qualifiers to get to the next round.
I think it's the lapse of concentration, not understanding what's going on. I think that comes with experience, and I think that's probably what. And I think my biggest disappointment, just to finish it off, because I don't want it to sound like a mode, in previous conversations, what I heard was, I think we've got it wrong in previous qualifiers. I think we need to go down the more better footballer route.
Yeah.
In terms of the physicality and stuff like that. If that squad's right, none of them players have played football at a decent level.
Jeff, maybe. At an all right level.
Yeah.
The rest, no.
No. I think Palfreman's playing step 7, which
RF.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Maybe you could play, I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know if you fall into the trap again of these futsal players rather than, I don't know. But yeah, it's, again, we'll keep doing what we're doing. But
it's disappointing. It's disappointing for the lads because they're doing well. We can keep bringing footballers in and giving them the carrot of the England
This is
squad.
what I said.
But you need to give them. You need to put them in.
Well, I said Grayson. Grayson's your next pivot. But there's no way I'd even mention him to you.
No.
He's not ready. He's played 2 games.
No, he's nowhere near. But he needs help.
But every time we play these teams and they've got a massive pivot, Grayson's not tall, but big, strong, horrible, barging people about pivots, and we're struggling with the physicality. That's great, and can finish. That's Grayson. But Grayson's probably going to need 2 seasons to get his movements right, his touch right, etc.
Give him the extra.
Give him just invite him down. Yeah, get him down.
But I think they've invited every man and his dog down, haven't they, over the year? Looked at everybody.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Give them the feedback. So everyone, I think, by now should have or getting feedback, I thought that was quite good of him actually ringing everyone and telling them.
Yeah, fair play.
So he's going to speak to everyone, tell them where they're at, what they're doing. Yeah. Don't know if we'll be there, won't we, mate? We'll be there front row.
Yeah,
cheering on. Might even cheer if Russ scores.
I
won't. Don't come over to me, Russ, and half if you won't score anyway, mate.
We need some Hoover.
Yeah. Sanusi.
The Sanusi
washing machine.
T-shirts.
We'll be giving out free wash powder if he scores. But yeah, I'll even cheer him on. So I'm hoping to get to the main round.
Yeah.
I hope he goes for it. I hope he just don't do a boring sitting, let's sideways, pal, let's stay in the game kind of talk. And go for it. I just want him to go for it. Because I'm sure Northern Ireland will be going for us.
Yeah.
And if we lose to them, is it second game we play them? I think it's second game. I think we play Switzerland first.
No clue.
And then we play, I think it's Ireland second. And then I think that's how it's geared up for us to be Sweden for the last game. Or that's how it's panned out to be. To get through. So I think it's... So if we go through, we'll go through. Be nice to get through to the main round again. And then see how far away we are from the others.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But me, manager, head on, would have taken some different players. I'd have definitely put different players into the...
Oh, wow. Just had another one about
Germany squad.
No. Another message just come through. Hi, mate. Great game. It's a shame about the abuse to the kids, though. You just don't need this. But something's obviously happened.
Sure, it'll be our fault anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be our fault, yeah. A massive statement will come out. Yeah.
Yeah, so you might see something flying around. But yeah, that's... But again, like I say, you can't criticise him. He's doing a good job at England. I think he's picked what he knows, who he knows, who he's worked with before. I don't know. I'm just a bit grumpy because he hasn't picked Luca.
Yeah, well...
Whatever. We'll get our chance.
I get his reasons. I'm not disagreeing with him.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'd have just liked him to have been a bit more brave and took a risk instead of just going for safety. That drew in Switzerland last year. Nah, but whatever. that's the England stuff. But great news that it's back. Great news that it's going to be, I think, at Loughborough again.
Yeah.
So I think, is it 7th, 8th and 10th of April?
Is it? I don't know. I need to sort some tickets out. I got some free ones last year from NFL, but I'm not sure if they're coming my way. If they are, let me know.
We'll be in the front row again. I'm not sure if
I'm happy to pay for them.
I'm not sure I can make the game on the 7th, though. It's till his birthday, so I might not be there for the 7th, sorry. I might not be. Switzerland. They're boring anyway. I'll be there on the 8th. We'll be there on the 8th for the Ireland game. We'll have our Conor Miller t-shirts on. All right, Con. Hopefully he sets it up for a big game against Sweden. So that's that. So hopefully...
Do you play home and away, or is it just free game?
I'm sure it's free games, isn't it?
Or is it all in the same?
I think it's all done and dusted, isn't it? I think.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's all one bam done.
Okay. All right.
I think.
That'd be good.
I might be wrong.
Oh, so there's 2 games per day?
I'm pretty sure there is, yeah.
All right.
I think it's
just so it's like when Bolton went across and...
Yeah, I think it's like that sort of thing. I might be totally wrong. If I am...
Well, it must be if it's on for free day, yeah. Yeah, it's the
7th, 8th, 10th. So
for some reason, I thought it was like the last one where it was home away.
Yeah, filled up for the England-Sweden game on the last game.
Ah, right. Okay.
Which I'm sure, because Ireland might have something to say about that.
All right.
So
is that Easter week? Is it? Are we off?
It's Easter Monday, I think. Is it the Monday? Okay. Is it the? I think it's the Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or the Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that.
I might have to, if you're not going to the first one, I might have to see if I can find a roommate. Maybe Louis Melville's up for it, something like that.
Louis will be there, man. He'll be on comms. Chris Orton,
Chris Orton, or if I can't find Chris, I'll maybe chat GPT.
Take with the LDN boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LDN lads might be there.
Okay. What else we got? I'll tell you what else has been put forward to me today, again, which I thought was sort of dead, but not apparently. Junior's proposal for the league.
Oh,
going forward.
This is a go. I forgot about that. So just to talk everyone through the last meeting we was in, that was in July.
Was the Tier 1 meeting.
Tier 1.
Is this the one where we turned down Tier 1?
Pretty much. I think we pretty much told everyone was turning down. So we had a meeting, Tier 1 meeting, I don't know, June, July, whatever it was. I don't even know what it was. Okay. So there was a proposal from the league that there was going to be a reprieve and it was going to keep us in Tier 1, which we did accept to start with. And we're like, okay, we'll go with that. We was obviously quite turned it around second half of the season. So we could compete. So it was a good move, I thought, from Tier 1 to keep us in. 2 or 3 clubs obviously disagreed with it. 2 or 3 clubs in the league below disagreed with it. So there was a lot of and ahhing. So we just you know what, we'll go down. So we went down, and then it was agreed on that day there would be no more.
That day?
Oh, was it that day or
there was one where we were sat at McDonald's. Was it?
It was that one, and
that was the one where. Oh, what was the big thing to come out of that?
Probably no.
What was it? Someone was talking. I can't think what it was. Yeah, I don't know, but it was the slideshow one. I think Chris presented, didn't they? There was some. Yeah.
Well, it was said that there would be no reprieves this year in Tier 1. Yeah. No one's being saved. We're not having this again.
There's no relegation from Tier 2 until it fills to 12.
Yeah.
Tier 1 would remain at 10 teams.
Right, yeah. So then Junior's put a proposal out there, I think, to all the clubs that he now wants to extend the league to 16 teams.
Tier 1.
Tier 1, he wants to extend to 16 teams, then bring some teams up from Tier 3, which would probably destroy it, and put them into Tier 2.
Well, he didn't, yeah. He didn't say that, but yeah. But that's grow Tier 2.
Grow Tier 2.
And my response was, but you're killing Tier 3.
Yeah, Tier 3 would die.
Tier 3 has to be there because new teams starting can't just go straight into Tier 2. You just can't. There needs to be that lower level, more regional.
They've got to show that they can travel, haven't they?
Yeah.
You can't have that again.
Yeah. And it's working at the minute. It's working.
Yeah, it's a big success, and I think people are liking Tier 3, aren't they? And the levels are a bit...
There's clear levels.
After the second half of the season, it works out, doesn't it? And you get your levels right, who'll play now. So I think he's working really well. So then I'm sure everyone's seen his proposal. He's put, we want 16 teams in Tier 1.
You don't play home and away. You only play a set amount. You play each team once.
Yeah.
You play, yeah.
So no one will be getting relegated this season in the proposal. So I'm sure Kent and Wessex might be in favour of this. So what we all agreed on last year, now he wants to scrap. And he was one of the ones who said no reprieves. So he wants to scrap that. reprieve the 2 teams who are at the bottom, promote 3 teams out of tier 2. Was it us,
Birmingham, and whoever will finish
Birmingham or Sunderland, whoever. So promote them 3, promote 3 out the south to get us all into tier 1. And then bring some teams up.
Tier 3 to tier 2.
Yeah, so basically you'd lose games. So at the minute you're playing 18 league games, so it'd drop down to 15 because there'd be 16 teams and you play each other once.
But they'd have loads of different playoff games.
So to summarise what I'll be saying in the meeting when we finally get round to it is come back next year with this because we all agreed there'd be no reprieves. This ain't happening this season because we've all agreed on it.
Yeah.
So if you want to put something together next season, the season after, by all means, nothing's changing this season because we've all agreed on it.
Yeah.
And we're not going back because I think, as Bloomsbury said, they don't like reprieves. We don't want reprieves unless it's for their tier 2 team, then we can have a reprieve. But we had to get relegated on the people don't want reprieve system.
Yeah.
So I just think it's a pointless. All I'd like to see is a North and South Premier League. 8 teams in the North, 8 teams in the South. Yeah. That's all
I think my 2 biggest issue, my biggest issue is tier 3, obviously, because if you're promoting some teams from tier 3 into tier 2 to fill them up, you're going to left with, I think we've got some like 22 teams. Say if you promoted, I don't know, 8 teams from the 22 teams we've got, you've no longer got a league.
They'd have to promote more because 3 would be going up, so that'd leave tier 2 at 7.
Yeah.
And he wants it to 12.
Oh, wow.
So you'd need to promote to 5. You'd need to promote 5.
So if I lost 10, I'd be left with 12 teams in tier 3. That'd have to be a national competition. So I could have Southampton travelling to, I don't know, our second team in Hull. Or it's
ridiculous.
So it killed tier 3, and I think there has to be a tier 3. The other thing I'd say on it is, I don't think it's broken. I think all the leagues are right at the minute. There's probably 3 teams, but no, I'm not going to say that. 2 teams. There's probably 2 teams who were probably not in the right league. That's probably us, played 10-1-10, and probably Cambridge who would benefit from being in tier 3, and that's not banter or anything. I think everyone else, the leagues, tier 2 South looks really competitive.
Well, there's a point in it with the top 3, isn't there?
Yeah, I think ours, if we want in it, it'd be really competitive. Everyone seems to be beating each other. Tier 1, I looked at the scores yesterday. I think the biggest score was Ken getting hammered 6-1. That's no disgrace. But if 6-1 in futsal's probably like 2-0 in football. And tier 3 seems to be all balanced. I don't think it's broken. I don't know what the need for the change is. Unless Junior's thinking of a way, if I can get rid of all these good teams out of tier 2, the next season, I'll probably be the best team. So I might get in tier 1 this season. I don't know. I don't know, but I've not. But my biggest concern's around tier 3, and I think there has to be a tier 3.
Yeah.
Like for us, we want to put so this is the other thing. So we're going to put a B team in next season. So if there's no tier 3, what do we do? Not have a B team? Do they have to go straight to tier 2? What if we get relegated out of tier 1? Do they have to fold? It's just a bit messy. I don't think it's broken. I don't think there needs to be change. There'd have to be a serious reason to change. I don't think there is one.
But you need to get tier 1 right because we can't have, like Kent are struggling again this year. Yeah. They've gone up and struggled. They've lost players. Now they've lost the pre. They've drawn 2. So they're not competitive. Yeah. You can keep in a game and keep a score down. But that ain't competitive. It's just keeping a score down. They've no chance of winning. So to me, you've got to get the levels right. When we was in it, we was a team that was hard to beat, and it was a decent game against. Whether you liked it or not is irrelevant.
Yeah.
But this proposal to 16 teams, no. Like I say, this just needs to be killed at the meeting really quickly.
I think Chris wants to do a full-on face-to-face meeting about it. It's like
we can, but it's done like that. We all agreed last year. Yeah. We all agreed there would be no reprieves this season. So there'll be no reprieves.
Yeah. Because
we're not having the same farce we had last year.
Yeah.
So if we've all agreed on it, good, bang. If you want to then propose for the following season that you want 16 teams, put it in. Yeah. If that's what the proposal's for, let's talk about it then.
But the other thing is, if you're playing 15 teams, you're only playing a certain amount of teams at home. Who decides who will play for that?
Yeah, exactly.
And what's it fair on travel? So say if we got, I don't know, say if we got into tier 1 in this 16-team league and we got Manchester, Bolton, Loughborough, etc., all at home, but we had to travel down to all the London teams and Wessex, etc. Like, what? Why don't we? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Other teams look at it and go, well, no, that's not fair. How come they only get...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It don't work.
I don't know.
It just don't work.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're trying to grow the sport and you turn it to 16 leagues, which probably 4 or 5 teams can't compete in.
But that's the other thing. That's the other thing.
I'll go as far as to say 10 teams cannot possibly win the league if you break it up into 16. 6 possibly, and it'll probably come down to 2 again, Bolton and whoever. The rest of them cannot win the league.
Yeah, I don't...
So extending it out is pointless.
Yeah, I don't know.
The standard of players in there. Well, you see what happens now. Kent come up, people just nick the players.
Yeah, that's it.
No one's bringing new players in.
No.
So they'll get the players stolen, then these players just swap around or go to Maidenhead or go wherever they're going. No one's going, actually, we've come up with a brand new squad like we have. None of these are futsal players that you've ever seen before.
No.
So it's a farce. It's not even worth thinking about. And we need to quash that. I can't have a meeting of 3 hours of listening to crap and then me having to come on again and say, guys, I've sat here for an hour listening to this.
I appreciate Judy's effort and put it to what I think Murphy, I don't understand why. I don't get what's broken. It seems to be fine home and away.
Well, that's what we want.
Leagues are competitive. I don't. Can you ask for much more?
Everyone wants the fans. We're getting the fans now. Then that can be bothered. So the fans are coming in, and we travel. It's fair. You're travelling we're travelling to Wessex. Wessex travel to us. There's no crying about it. We just get on with it. So it's just. Yeah, I just think no. The only thing that I'd say worked for me is North and South. We're not allowed to, are we? I think they've got to do it.
Well, it could. You just need the regs changing. The regs don't allow you to at the minute. But the regs would have to change to go to 16. Oh, no, the regs are different to the league rules. I think the league rules state it's a maximum of 12. So you could go to 12 teams in Tier 1 with the current regs, I believe.
But that's what he tried to do last year. Won't he put an 11 in with us then?
But he could change it because he's done it with the women's. He's changed that into regional. So you can do it if there's a massive reason and benefit to it. I think the women's game lost because it was going to die on its ass. If it didn't do it, I always done it, I think. So but I don't think Tier 1's going to die on its ass as is. I think everyone accepts it's home and away, you travel.
My only thing is there's not much benefit for, say, Bolton travelling to London every other week.
Yeah.
You just think, the games are amazing. You just think, I'm not going down here playing Arsenal or any of them. It's just like another crappy sports which I've said before. Just, again, if you can have a Northern League, have one. If not, add that, whatever.
No,
so as it is, just leave it as it is for me.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't need fixing.
It's just if we can improve it and tweak it along the way, then great. But a drastic change like that, it just seems a bit...
I'm all for upping it to 12 if the levels are right, if you've got the players. But at the minute...
Again, Wessex just, again, he's probably a bit like us last season, waiting for some of his young lads to develop. He might come strong at the end of the season like he did this fair season, so you are. I'd be more than happy for Wessex to get a reprieve next season if they can compete, if they can show something towards the end of the season. Unfortunately, unless it's Wessex and people like Jeff Moll and us, I'm guessing people are going to be upset by that. I go, no, get down, get relegated.
I'd rather play more games of decent games of futsal than play someone again now against Liverpool. But that what we watched the other day was just pony on that massive court. They can't.
Yeah.
So if Wessex won a reprieve, I'd be happy. But again, we've all agreed none. So
yeah, and we missed the refereeing yesterday. We missed that off. Should we just add that in now?
Which bits?
I'm sure what you want. I've not said anything.
Oh, what? How good they did?
Yeah.
Oh well, actually, yeah, it was interesting yesterday because
that's the fair.
Well, we can name it because actually we're not slating.
The person who has to not name has gone back on their word. So
So I asked slating this because it was actually really good. We had Sophie and we had Tommy's name sound shocking.
Neil Morgan.
We had Neil Morgan from
former Loughborough captain.
From Loughborough. So it's weird because we were talking. He's only ever known as.
Well, I saw the email come through and I was like, nah, can't be the same Neil Morgan as that. But the coincidence can't be that much. Surely it is, but nah, surely not. I didn't realise he was reffing. I think when I saw the appointments, I saw Sophie. My first thought was, brilliant. Sophie knows us. She knows Eagles. I think the last rest we got weren't quite ready for the game. And I think Sophie, I know she would have been like, I don't. She likes to come across as a bit of a. You know what I mean? I'll sort these out, and I think she did yesterday. I think it was she didn't really. Nothing got under her skin. She dealt with it, and that's always open for someone that sort of quite understood. The only thing I would say, Sophie, is she said she was going to let it be physical, and then I think Skelly, our Mr. England. I'll tell me what you want me to do, England, and I'll do it. Got his hand up, put his hand up. Someone fell over.
One hand coming.
One hand, bang. Pushed him. It's like, yeah, but England are asking us to put our hands up, so I think that was the only
one hand little man shoving, he goes down.
Not like it was a mistake, right? It was just, I think Manchester said this on the call, don't we? There's no way we're putting our hands up because refs gives it a fouls. You're asking us to do it in England, but refs are giving them as fouls. And I think that was it yesterday, but we'll continue to do it, hopefully.
But she was good.
Hopefully the referees development officer can help develop his referees a bit more and a bit more coach referees a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just on that. I've seen people do it with two hands, which I think's fine.
I see it every England game.
But I say it to the kids, right? If Joe would like the Batman with a pivot, I go, if you go with one hand, I'm not good. It's it'd have to be like one of them, like a fist, not a fist or a palm like that, for it to be foul. I think if you're going to push them on one hand and you knock them over, fair play. You go with two hands and I go, now it could be seen as a push. The one hand.
That's my personal space where my hand goes.
Yeah.
So if you're coming into it, I'm quite within my rights to score and hold you off because I'm not going to let you back into my face.
Yeah.
So it's just, no, go with it.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know about reffing?
But yeah.
You'd never see that at a decent level of football. Somebody using their arms. You don't see it in the Premier League, do you? Defender. Well, you see it all the time on wrestling and Scott. Get up.
Yeah, I suppose.
When you saw it in the Spain game and all that, when we went to watch Skelly in Spain.
Yeah. They're all,
By God, they were throwing them all over the place. Get on with it.
Yeah.
It's a physical game, but whatever. But yeah, it was quite good, the refs. I thought the refs were good. It was good to see Neil Morgan. Probably saw us in a different light because he's only ever seen us.
Been loud and
just being knobs on the sideline. So he sees it in a bit of a different light. You start to see, well, you might think we're still knobs, I don't know. But you see what we do before the games, what we're trying to achieve, having a laugh, having a talk before, and you see what you'll probably hear about was off the referees community that we're not actually that bad.
I don't think it works in football. I don't know, for whatever reason, why. It doesn't seem to work in football, but I think people like him who understands the game, I think there's definitely something there in getting... I've never seen him ref before. I've only seen him as a player. Every decision he made, even if I thought, I'm not sure. I think they automatically get certain respect. This is no disrespect to other referees that haven't, but this is not what I'm saying. But it was a bit like, well, he knows, he understands what's happened there.
But he'll tell you why he's giving it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He doesn't just hide behind the whistle and go, don't speak to me. He'll go, yeah, what I've seen, he's done this, he's done that. Oh. Like it, dislike it. Yeah. But he's got an explanation why he's giving you it and he can tell you exactly what he's saying.
The biggest difference yesterday, which is the biggest compliment I can give them both, is even the commentator says it, after I don't know how many minutes it was, but I think we played like 15 minutes of the first half and the foul were 1-1. After, was it 2 minutes in the first game?
4.5 minutes, we'll give it.
4.5 minutes in the first game, it was 5-4.
Yeah.
And we got 12 10-metre penalties in the last game, and this one we got 0.
Yeah.
I think it was just, but it's going to be a physical game. Let us be physical. Not every touch is a foul, apart from the push, though. But do you know what I mean? It was like, if that's the biggest one she's going to give in terms of contact, then I can accept that. But yeah, I just thought they dealt with it real well. It
makes a difference.
It makes a massive difference.
They're letting you play and they're letting us the game how it should be.
Yeah.
Not, God, every time you pin a defender, you get pulled up for it. It's, please, come on. So I thought it was really good.
I appreciated it. Appreciated them.
It was good.
Appreciated the way that the ref did, the way they managed it, and more of that, please, Soph.
I thought it was going to blow when our keeper scored yesterday. Don't know if it's his or not. It's gone down as Tyler's. I don't think it can, but it has. We've put it down, Tyler, so you've got the goal there. The rescue it, so. But yeah, it chucked a long one. We've seen him flap. We've seen him flap a couple of times.
We didn't do it enough, but it was probably because I wasn't on the pitch as much.
No, we did.
He did this in the last game.
We only chucked a couple long, I think, yesterday, which again disappoints our fans. Sorry, but we chucked one long, and it went up to Danny, and he come out and he had a flap at it. Danny pulled away, and then he put his hands on it, and he tipped it into his own net. which obviously activates it's a goal. But he was complaining that you elbowed him in the face or something.
Watched it.
I'm like, mate, no.
I'm stood there and I've got my arm out. Yeah, I've got my arm out. And he runs into me.
Yeah, he comes flying out.
And then I think he hits my hand, fall off balance, tries to catch it, hits his chest, hits his hand, goes back in. And he ends
but I'm glad they didn't give a free kick.
No,
don't give a sympathy free kick there.
Oh, no.
But Tyler milked the crowd, didn't he? So we've given it to, like I say, the refs give him it, so we've got to go.
You can't score with your hand.
I know you can't, but it wasn't giving it, the refs put it on the sheet, so we'll go over what the refs said.
Unless there's a rule I'm unaware of, but there's no way that could go down time.
Well, they're indirect, aren't they?
Yeah,
but I don't want to set the goal off him because the refs give him, so I put it down. So Tyler's got
now you kill Sophie now because Beckett will be after her to kill Sophie.
No, Sophie, no.
He'll mark her down now.
Nah, it was just whatever. Don't be doing that. But yeah, if you'd have sent Artie off, I'd have scored you 200 yesterday. So I only scored you both 100 again. So you did all right. Yeah. You did all right, you pair of you. What we got? Social media.
Yeah, I think that's it, and then we'll have to get off because we've got a session.
Yeah. So if people watched the game yesterday, they'll have seen we've tried to improve the social media. We've got one of the lads, Dad's on board now, and he's running all the social media sort of stuff for us, all the game that you saw. I don't understand how he's doing it, but I'm hoping people enjoyed it. There was all the replays afterwards, all the team talk beforehand. Again, apologies if anyone's watched Rocky 3 in the past. I do like that. It's something I always say to my kids.
Do you know what I think you don't realise?
What?
A lot of our audience won't even know what Rocky is.
I live in the 80s, sorry.
3.
I live in the 80s.
Dirty Dancing, where could you watch Dirty Dancing? What?
Dirty what?
It's a generation.
The films of the 80s was class, but if you've ever watched
Rocky... you watch them back. And
the crap. I say it to my kids all the time when they're playing. I said, do you want my prediction for today's game, kids? No, Dad. And no, that pain's coming. So I just thought I'd slide it in. So it was just a bit of fun, but I was probably right. I think there was in a bit of pain Eagles after the game, or a couple of them was anyway.
Yeah.
So but that all come on at the beginning. He got the team up there. He had the goal updates on. So I thought it looked all right. We just got to stop that camera bouncing, haven't we? Which we might do at the new place.
Well, there's the new place, which instantly stops that. But again, before they get my head's all over the place, I've got these shock absorbers. They actually use for washing machines, the vibration. So they're supposed to go under the legs of the table, and it stopped it in the last gear. And I just forgot to put them under it. Right. Even though I just need to make a list of stuff to do. Yeah. But I just need to get away from playing, and it's like I can just relax a bit. I don't have to worry about warming up. So that makes it a little bit unwatchable. The replays worked, but the sound was coming through. Steve sent me a message. He's watched it back, and he's come up with some things to change. But I think the overall... Well, I know it's a success because the views we've got after the first 24 hours are probably twice as much as what we normally get. So something there, hopefully those...
I thought it was good because I watched it back when I got in last night. So I'm sad like that.
Yeah.
So I watched it back. It just all works. The commentary's good. The replays are there now. We just need to sort of just tweak a couple more bits.
Remove some stuff. The second camera is really good.
Yeah, it's quite good. It can
change of angle. So we've got a main cam and then a guy who walks around, Luke, thank you, walks around with a gimbal and he'll capture stuff as well. So if it's a penalty, he'll walk and you can see it from a different angle closer up. He'll come across with the team talk. We had a changing room cam, so he comes into the changing room.
Yeah. I think that was on at half time, but
yeah, that was.
It was weird because I wasn't really on one yesterday, was I? I was quite...
No. But we didn't have any sound on that. So
no, but it wasn't. It didn't seem like getting all animated. And I didn't even know it was on, to be honest, live. But you can't see what we're saying, but it won't have been much anyway. Probably what pieces we wanted after the game. But it was, yeah. I think people prefer it more when I'm effing and jeffing and getting a bit animated. But
well, that brings us to the courtside stuff because we haven't spoken about it, have we? So that's back.
Yeah.
So I say it's back. Oh, God. Yeah. Did some recording yesterday, but the young lads were put in charge of the recording. I don't think they're that keen on making the effort to record it properly, and so I'm not sure what footage we've got. If it's that bad, I'll just scrap it. But yeah, we'll put 2 episodes out there. trying to do it a bit different to watching the game back, man in the corner.
Who's doing that?
I think Bloomsbury started that.
I did they?
Yeah, Bloomsbury started that, and I think LDN copied and Dorset copied. So
bring back Fozzie.
So yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to get 2 games into one episode, bit of a storyline. But again, I don't know. So we're doing it a bit different, add a bit of music in, stuff like that. Obviously, no holds barred.
Yeah, you were me giving it. Yeah,
real life. If it's not for you, that's fine. We're not doing it to.
It's just strange though, because we
become viral or anything. It's just
because we tell all our kids don't. You know, we tell them before, please don't let your kids watch this, because it is. You know, I do swear a little bit in it. But they all
seem to watch it still.
It's great. I think the more warnings you put out there, the more they want to watch it.
Yeah.
So, but they all.
Yeah.
But I think they all understand that is just the men's. When we come back to the kids,
well, they all go to Hull City, don't they? And if you stood anywhere near the dugout, you hear it.
Oh man! Well, that is the incessant hammering in it of the.
Yeah.
So I am. It is a little bit for show, and it entertains everyone, but sometimes it just needs to be said, and it's pointless going through tactics and that, and what we've found, and talking people through it. Because they don't understand, but if I stand there and F and Jeff at them and tell them to crack on, it generally does the trick. So, but again, when we do the kids stuff, when we win games, completely different in it. We just very rarely speak. We don't need it's players.
Yeah.
But it's going down well. I think it looks pretty good. I've enjoyed watching them. I'm not sure I enjoy watching myself back when I'm dropping the C-bomb every other word. It's probably not the best thing in the world. But so I maybe need to just watch my language. But again, I say to you, I'll watch my language and try and tone it down. But I think people want it. I think sometimes that's what people watch it for. They don't want just a boring.
Yeah, I keep saying when Simon's done the less futsal we can get in there, the better. I think the first one was pretty good. The second one, I think there was too much of you.
Yeah.
And not enough futsal. So it's just getting that balance right at the moment. But like I said, the kids that recorded it yesterday, the crowd are going at each other. It's like, he goes there. Right, I did. And they're both at each other. It's like, no, that's where you turn around there and you need to get that on camera.
But we needed to see me and Artie at each other.
Yeah,
and then spin into the crowd and them all giving it shit in the crowd.
But like I said, we're learning. We're trying to improve everything. The social media, the docuseries, the stream, the playing style. We're trying to improve everything around the club, and it's taken a lot of effort. But I think, like I said, we're having a bit of fun along the way, and it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we've had a couple of seasons where we hated it, which has been constant pressure to win and stay up. So now this year's been a little bit. That's why we're messing about, and I think people just think we're being big heads because we're winning this league. And
so, I think there's no message yesterday.
And I'm like, we're not. We're just I'm taking the piss out myself because I'm just waiting for us to lose, and I'll get shot down. But I know it's coming. Someone will beat us sooner or later.
Yeah.
But so what? It's just a bit of. But it keeps me entertained, and the kids seem to like the dancing, don't they? And they're asking for stuff after the games now.
What did you have to do yesterday?
The cheers, the free. You see it in the background when someone's talking. Do like where you go across to the crowd.
But again, that needs to be on camera. We need to get all that. We just need someone.
It's only in the background somewhere where someone's talking.
We just need a bit of.
But
yeah, we'll get it right. But no, hopefully people enjoying our social stuff. I think I saw yesterday. I'll tell you what I did see yesterday, but I think I sent you a picture actually. We're actually started to earn money through our social media, which I never thought we'd do.
We have had some. He's right here. He did send me a photo, mate, and I know exactly how much.
It's gone up.
What?
Gone up. I think it's in dollars and cents.
Ooh.
I think we're at 30 cents.
Jesus.
So I think
LDN, you listening?
30 cents.
30 cents we've made.
30 cents. So, but that comes from that picture of us, all our crowd. I'm going to say, put it on record, best fans in the country.
Yes, best fans in the country.
Best fans in the country. Largest home ground on a regular basis. I know LDN, I'm not including you. Nationwide, you win by far, but regular home games. Get them to your own games. Get down. Do that every week.
Why can't they do that? Don't they have...
I don't know, actually.
Because they have like a standout, but they never have any fans down. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Does it just get too busy or there's something...
Oh, yeah. He watches this, so maybe he'll message me and let me know.
Yeah, let us know why you can't.
Maybe he just wants to play, because he's a player first, isn't he? Maybe that's...
I will say, though, if you don't up your game, I think the talk of a Tier 2 title decider at the end of the season, the order was that floated
Someone mentioned it. Was it Junior? I think that was Junior, actually.
It was
Iclac or...
The North versus the South.
Yeah, they said there needs to be a Tier 2, because there's a Tier 3 national final, North v South, and then obviously there's a Tier 1 grand final. But there's no Tier 2, but there was previously. I can't think what the game was. Was it Chelsea and... Chelsea and...
Was it York?
No, who won it?
Chelsea won it and then quit, didn't they? That's why York went up.
So it was Chelsea and someone, I can't think who it was. But yeah, it's... it disappeared. I don't know, but yeah...
But it might come back, but yeah, you're going to have to up your game, boys. And I'm going to start asking them to score more goals as well, because otherwise it's not going to fit on our channel. we got some skills, and it's a bit boring at the minute. I'm watching, I think he drew 2-2 with Southampton, didn't he? Then got beat.
Yeah.
And then trashed somebody yesterday. Was that the trashed?
Don't know. I think Jamie's realised if he draws or loses, his views go up. So it's like he's earning more money.
Yeah.
So, but people want him to lose, so Jamie earns more money.
Well, come to us, mate. We'll make you lose. And Coach Enrique, he'll be another one like Artie.
Yeah.
Coming across for a fight after 5 minutes. But yeah, but they need to up the game, otherwise they're gonna.
Yeah.
It's now getting tight at the top, and it with 1 point between all three.
Yeah.
So one slip up now, and it's.
Yeah, it's could be Mavericks to take. We'll see.
Well, they have the draw with them and beat them now, Mavericks.
Yeah, it's their bogey team, isn't it?
Yeah, so Mavericks doing the job. But I'd probably rather Mavericks come up if it's closer, isn't
it? Yeah.
Bit close. It's only down the M1, isn't it? That one where I don't know where they play.
Yeah, well, I think Mavericks need to go up, because looking at the table, if the two teams in the south go down, in Tier 1, if it's Kent and Wessex as it is, that's two that go down to the south. They'd have to promote a team from the south, would they? Into the north, because there's 11, isn't they?
I know we're saying that.
No, would they? No, because one would go up. No, they won't. Let's just keep them in it.
And just promote one team.
Yeah, just promote
Bring it to 12.
Yeah. All right, they might get lucky.
North, there'd be none in North. They'd have to promote more to the North.
But they promote more from Tier 3, I think. Up.
But would the South complain?
Yeah.
It's not just free being promoted.
It's all a bit
I don't know. Who knows?
All right.
But yeah, so social media stuff, I think, is going really well. Just need some others now to put a bit of effort in.
Yeah.
Now to watch in the morning, was there? Don't think was there anything on? Oh, I think Bolton did they?
So what's a Bolton streamed on TikTok? Oh yeah,
TikTok.
I was looking on YouTube last night. I couldn't find it because I can't sleep on a Sunday night after games. I was looking for stuff.
I don't know what.
I tried watching the Dorset LDN game, but it was obviously having problems with the signal. That was just unwatchable, unfortunately. So I couldn't watch that. There was nothing. I ended up watching Man U v Arsenal.
The Bloomsbury stick there's on from last week. Is that on yet?
No, that'll take them 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. The editing they're putting.
But you want to say sense, have you? So yeah, I think Bolton have put it on TikTok, I believe.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah,
but Cookie,
I can't watch that on my telly though.
If you are watching it, I don't understand what TikTok does. So if you can put it on some sort of,
I'm gonna have a look now.
You won't get a signal.
Okay, yeah.
Put it on a better channel for me, mate, because I'm old. I'm old school. Don't do TikTok, don't do Instagram. So if anyone's abusing me on them channels, I don't know you're doing it.
Keep abusing it, getting our clicks up.
Yeah, I don't know you're doing it on them, so I rely on the kids telling me. But yeah, if you could put it on a different, maybe I do Facebook. Is that an old man? The kids always tell me I'm an old man for going off.
Facebook.
Old people go on Facebook, I get told, by the college kids.
Okay.
But again, I no clue what Instagram is. Don't know what it does.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cookie, so if you could just change that for me, I'll gladly watch all your games. I think we're about done. I think we're bored you to death enough. Yeah. We won't be, when will we be next?
We'll have to play another 2 games, so we'll have
it'll be after
West Yorkshire and Sunderland.
Oh, and in between the West Yorkshire Sunderland game, I'm away for the week. I'm going to Vegas.
All right.
So I might not come back for if I win, I won't be at the Sunderland game. So think about that. So I'll be at the Sunderland game. Yeah, I'll go in between. So I'll go on holiday.
What do you mean if you win?
On the Bandits.
Yeah, what do you mean?
If I win $1 million, I'm coming home.
Cheers.